All right, everyone, here we go with the Friday reading. I love the Friday reading. I love tomorrow's weekly reading, too. Today, though, we ask the universe, in the current energies, what's your person thinking and feeling about you? One card for each sign, no clarifiers. It's an exploded all signs reading on the video. Here, we just lay it out on the table. Read the note that I wrote at the top of the description for those who are new here. You're wondering where the damn timestamps are. No timestamps because you're all connected. You're all part of a cycle. So pay attention to everything. If it resonates with you, it resonates with you. It doesn't matter what sign it is, all right? It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is technically timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. With this video should have opened with a song. It should have. It should have been like a rock concert. It's unreal. I was shuffling for your pre-shuffle here. We don't always do a pre-shuffle in the Friday reading, but we got one here today. And it was, as soon as I started shuffling, what's in the current energy, what's the runner thinking and feeling kind of vibe, putting it out there. Black Sabbath's Paranoid started playing. Well, that makes sense. First of all, it's a song I know well, but I haven't heard it in a long time. So I Googled the lyrics. I tried to figure out why the hell are you giving me Black Sabbath's Paranoid? Am I about to run into an old bandmate from 20 or 30 years ago? I don't know. But what I got right here is I've got the second verse of the song. I put it up on my screen. It's very interesting. This is why the universe gave it to me. This is why Paranoid popped in my head. Remember that word. Never mind Black Sabbath. Paranoid. Right? Right here. The second verse. I need someone to show me the things in life that I can't find. I can't see the things that make true happiness. I must be blind. Well, Ozzy Osbourne for you there. But it's here. It showed up in the pre-shuffle. It was in my head while I was shuffling. The universe always gives me things in songs or whatever. Or, feelings generally, which, I translate into words. Here's your Paranoid right here. Seven of Cups. What do I do? Confusion. Crossed by the Eight of Wands, with the Nine of Wands, crossed by the Five of Pentacles. Underneath that is this antsy energy I was picking up on. It's the Knight of Swords. We're right now, we're just in Mercury retrograde. And I told you yesterday in Mercury retrograde reading, it's the bulldozer Mercury retrograde, right? It's clearing a path here. This is just a really uneasy energy, okay, about what someone's thinking and feeling. They're definitely waking up this morning. Again, you're all on different timelines. It might be tomorrow, it might be, a few days from now. But we'll just say this morning. They're definitely waking up this morning, feeling the urge to reach out, feeling the urge to make a decision, make a choice here. All right? And they realize that their resistance is keeping them out in the cold. All right? And it's wearing thin, because this is an ants in the pants energy here. There's a paranoia that comes with this energy. We talked about it in yesterday's Mercury retrograde reading. We talked about a lot of things, but paranoia is part of it. Any of that energy that's around us right now, the cycles of energy that we're in, if you're not following your soul's true purpose, with Lionsgate correcting us last month and everything, you can get a little paranoid. You can start to overthink and start to have things swirl around in your head. But all the while, Archangel Michael there is shoving the sword of truth right up somebody. So that's what I get, that pre-shuffle. That's a very interesting verse to the song. It's someone who probably knows that you can show them what happiness is, right? And they feel like they must be blind. It's that message, it's that moment where you realize, why have I been sticking with this when I could have this, right? I must be fucking blind. What the hell is wrong with me? That's all right there in that pre-shuffle. It's all right there. Black Sabbath Paranoid. I'm going to listen. I'm going to crank that up when this reading is done. I haven't heard it in years. I might play along with my guitar. I used to play it in bands years ago. All right, here we go. Let's shuffle the deck. One card for each sign. What's your person thinking and feeling? I'm just splitting the soulmate cycle into 12 pieces. Everything matters here. All right, let's see. All right. You ready? I'm ready. Overall energy of everything that falls on the table. Jesus, would you expect anything else? Look at the picture. Never mind it's a Two of Swords. Forget about tarot for a minute. Look at the picture. What did I just get done saying? There's someone out there watching who actually is looking at the picture and not understanding why I'm making a big deal of that. I just read you a lyric that ends with, I must be blind. If that person is that person not wearing a blindfold. You guys, you know, if anybody, I still get people from time to time, tarot's not real, tarot's not. It's very real. Tarot's what taught me how to read energy. It taught me how to translate the feelings. It is a perfect medium for the universe to give you signs straight up. There's your paranoid right there. I must be blind, right? I can't see the things that make true happiness. I must be blind. I just got done telling you they're seeing really clearly. Why am I staying in this when I could have this? You're over here. You're the Empress. They could have the Empress. They could bang the Empress. They must be blind to have fallen for the energy, the illusion over here. And we saw in the extended, in the Mercury retrograde reading yesterday, we saw that illusion going away. It's being dispelled. You know, no more Jedi mind trick on your person. You know, I must be blind. Overall energy of the reading. How about that? Pay attention. Here we go. Aries, position 1. Our story begins with Aries. It ends with Pisces. Everything matters. You're all part of a cycle. We're all stuck in the same room together. Okay? Well, let's do it. I'm stuck with you because I got to fly through this cycle to freaking pull these readings. All right. I don't envy anybody in this cycle, but in a way I do because of the power. The more powerful the cycle, the more powerful the lessons. And the lessons are what matter here. Aries, 2 of Pentacles. That doesn't surprise me. With a overall energy of this, another 2 doesn't surprise me here. And I didn't think it would be a 2 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles here. Again, I must be blind. Why have I stayed with this? It's someone here, that ties to the 7 of Cups in the pre-shuffle. A little bit of confusion about what do I do now. Somebody's been juggling 2 things and one is better than the other. Okay? And don't come at me with my person's not together with anyone, they're single. They're still, that third energy, that other thing that they're juggling could just be internal energy within them, you know, this stubbornness or whatever. The message here is, I must be blind. I must have been blind. Okay? All right. Well, somebody here is making a decision. I believe they are. But it's confusing the fuck out of them. Okay? There's definitely a lot of love here. We're going to see that on the table, I'm sure. Taurus, justice. Wow. Taurus, I get a very specific energy for the angle of Taurus here, number 2. This is the only energy I'm getting off this is one of separation or divorce. Now, I don't want you to take divorce the wrong way. I don't want you to take that as well, my person's not married, that's not for me. Divorce is a vocabulary word. We could divorce ourselves from anything. It means separating yourself from something, right? You could divorce yourself from your family, from a job, from a dog. It doesn't matter. We just happen to use it in the context of marriage, in the legal mumbo jumbo of it all. That being said, I think this person here they feel divorced from you. Either you actually are divorced from them, or you're just, you know, they ran from you. Either way, there is something, they're coming back. Okay? You are the only thing that makes them happy. They thought the grass was greener on the other side, and it's wrong. They've got to get past their ego to do it. I believe they might, because this is major arcana and represents balanced energy here. So it's possible, I could be literal, somebody who divorced you is changing their mind, having a change of heart a little bit here. It's possible. But I think with this energy here, you've got other options. I think you might not take them back so easily. Okay? Whether they ran from you or you actually divorced them. Gemini, the world. Most powerful card on the table I can pull. It's not surprising it landed on Gemini. Gemini, something's changed here. Something's changing. We've been talking about that in your readings. Okay? September reading in particular. I know it's not a tower, but I'm just going to say you're about to get a big surprise here. Somebody here is showing up under, it's a whole new person, okay? Something's changed for someone here. They could say they're breaking free. I don't know. We'll find out more in the weekly reading tomorrow, where we ask what actions they're likely to take. 1 card for each sign, and I clarify. That's powerful energy. Something's about to happen. Something's about to pop. I think it's going to surprise the shit out of you. I'm just saying it. Cancer. The hot spot of the connection cycle. Where are we? 8 of Cups. Your person has this tendency in the Cancer angle, for some reason. There is someone here who gets in what I call the woe is me mode. Okay? somebody feels like it's too late and you've moved on, and it's all bullshit. It's all just stuff they're telling themselves. They just don't have the bravery to walk away and to come towards you, I should say. They don't have the bravery to come towards you. You're in one context of this energy, you're the Nine of Cups that this person's walking toward, leaving something that wasn't good. In the other context, it's like a standing still kind of thing, where this person's making excuses that, well, a lot of time has passed, maybe they're gone, maybe they're whatever. And again, it doesn't matter how much time has passed in these connections. They're very powerful. The perception of time is different. It's just an excuse your person's making. For the moment, they're not doing anything. They're not necessarily walking away. They're not necessarily coming towards you. They're sitting there in the moment right now, what they're thinking and feeling. And that makes sense, doesn't it? Right? Paranoid. We've got someone who is asking, was I blind? You know, am I just blind here? Am I just whatever? We're sort of in the questioning stage because you're bookending the Two of Pentacles. So that makes sense. You know, these energies are read together for sure in the reading. Leo. Let's see what's going on with the Leo soap opera. I just pulled one of those this past week. Five of Wands. It's an inner conflict. Somebody, it's your person doing what they always do. You know, they're at a point right now within the energy, as we saw in a recent soap opera, where they're done. They want out. They're going to come toward their happiness, right? Whether it's you or whether it's just something you inspired them to do. Yep. But now we're at that stage again, okay, where there's inner conflict. It's also, I will say, causing external conflict in their world, all right, which can work to your advantage, as we often learn when I do an extended for you. All right, this person has a tendency, which they try to push down, to act impulsively. And they're having a hard time pushing back that tendency right now. So anything can happen. All bets are off. This is temporary energy, but it might work to your advantage. Okay, it could. I can see it that way. Virgo, or feel it that way. 9 Cups, Virgo. Jesus Christ. Virgo, you and Aquarius are the two signs where I split the energy. The energy comes in split. On the one side, you got something, I say this to you all the time, and I'm sorry if it hasn't happened for you yet. You're all on different timelines. You got something big about to pop. You are on the right path, Virgo. You are headed towards your 9 Cups, even if it doesn't seem like it. There's always some bumps in the road along the way, even if it's the right road. Okay, you know, the roadworks crews of the universe are not exactly great. They're union, and they take their breaks, and they get their vacation time and all that. So there's some potholes along the way. So if it feels like that, don't let it bother you. On the other side here, what someone's thinking and feeling about you right now, I would say they're content with things as they are at the moment, I would say, but I don't necessarily trust that, because I get a little bleed over here. There's some inner conflict. All right, and I will tell you, pay attention also to what I told Taurus, because we've got some yellow here, we got some yellow here. These energies are tied. I'm just showing it to you with the yellow. The energy is tied there a little bit. Here, somebody's content with what they got. Maybe they need to get a divorce first, or maybe they're in the middle of one. It's possible, and they're busy with something right now. That energy can read like that too. You know, it's a general reading. It's tough. I have to translate it a few different ways. Okay, energy can always read. The same frequency of energy can always read 100 different ways, play out 100 different ways in 100 different situations. All right. Okay. Here we go. Libra. Jesus. The center of my reading is the Empress, and this not surprising. In a recent 3 card, you guys, or at least the DFs anyway, came up as the Empress crossing the star. Okay, and this is that energy. All of you are under full Empress energy, which again is part of why someone is asking, well, have I been blind? Why have I been staying with this when I could have had this? And I said earlier in the reading, I pointed over here, I said they could have had the Empress. Didn't I say that? There's the Empress in the center of the reading. Man, I'm on fire today. Holy shit. The energy is just, the energy force is with me. For you, Libra in particular, for this angle, somebody here is extremely attracted to you and extremely intimidated by you at the same time, but I think you got a conversation coming with somebody who has, in a way, seen the light. I think they do have a little inner conflict about it, because you're reflecting in a very high vibration, and that makes people nervous, and that can create paranoia in people, right? If somebody's afraid to do something, they got something to hide, and they encounter a high vibrational person, it makes them paranoid. This person could figure out my secrets. This person could figure this out. That you get a little paranoid. There's a little bit of paranoia about coming towards you, but I still say you got a conversation coming with somebody. This is irresistible. Scorpio. Here we go. My hot Scorpios. 8 of Swords. Somebody's leaving themselves stuck. What are they thinking and feeling about you right now? Look at the goddamn picture. Here it is. I mean, this applies to all. Everything here applies to all your people. The universe just giving me the soulmate cycle, just telling me 12 things about it, really. Yeah, 8 Swords. Again, I tell you, it's tied to the Cancer energy here, your fellow water sign. It's the same kind of thing I told Cancer. They're an excuse machine. This is always an excuse machine. Well, I guess I'm tied up, and I guess, oh, look, I must be blind. Another person with a blindfold. You know, but they're not. They could hop their way out of there, slide against one of the swords, cut the ropes. They can get out of there. There's an opening here. All right, they just won't see. They're just afraid to approach you. This is just a fear generator is all it is. More of an excuse machine. You make them nervous. Yep, they are. You are reflecting in pure Empress energy. That's right there. I can't say whether something's about to pop with this particular person or not. I can say for your energy, make sure you're not putting yourself in this. I wouldn't worry about it. You have a very attracting energy around you. I say you must be hot for a reason. You're intimidating to people. Use that. Work it. You'll get a better person. What I mean is you'll scare off the people. Right? High prices keep the riffraff out. High vibration keeps the riffraff out. You will scare away people who are just, you don't want someone skittish, right? So the ones that do have the balls to approach you, the stones, if you will, well, then those are the good ones. Those are ones that you at least have a chance, have some potential. All right? Sagittarius, death card. That's you're a changed person in a lot of ways. Your energy's attached to this too. Somebody here wants to, it's an energy of transformation. It always is. Somebody here wants to change something or fix something with you. That's what they're thinking about with you right now. Okay, whatever that means. I mean, I know it's vague, but what do you want me to say? I can't, there's thousands of scenarios playing out. You're all different. I'm more concerned with your energy attached to this. You keep moving. All right, keep doing what you're doing. I keep telling you every week, I think you're better off on your own until something really fabulous comes along. Hold out for the best. You've got an energy of change around you, an energy of transformation. The old you, a snake shedding its skin, we could put it that way. It's a whole new snake, okay? Capricorn, but somebody here does want to fix something. And they do appear to be approaching, okay? It's almost fated that they will. All right, can I put it that way? Like death is inevitable? It's almost inevitable that they will. It feels like that. It feels like it's going to happen. And you probably know it. You probably think to yourself, I know this is going to happen at some point. I'm going to hear from this person, or I'm going to this, or this is going to happen. We're going to run into each other, whatever it is. There would be a knowing attached to this, however it applies to you. Capricorn, Wheel of Fortune. Jesus Christ. I don't even know. I wish, this is one card I wish I could clarify. Why? Because it's weird. I'll tell you why it's weird. I will tell you, it's feedbacking off of Leo's 5 of Wands. Now, I look at your card, I look at Leo's 5 of Wands. This is, it's not really what the card should mean. So I'm just going to be honest. What's somebody thinking and feeling about you right now? In the angle of Capricorn, there is so much frantic. It's a frantic energy. The wheel is just continuing to spin. Anything can happen. I wish I could clarify this. We'll wait and we'll see what happens in your weekly reading tomorrow. Because it's just spinning. It's spinning really fast. Really fast. If this were the Wheel of Fortune game show, it would spin for the whole show. Nobody'd get to pick a letter. It's just spinning and spinning. Someone's going round and round in their head about you. 1 minute to the next, they feel different. Good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. I'm going to approach, I'm going to not. It's temporary, but it will eventually stop. Where she stops, nobody knows. Aquarius, King of Cups. Well, now, like I told Virgo, and everybody's, it's really, all of this has been split energy. It's been you guys and someone else. What someone's thinking and feeling about you, well, they never shared how they felt. Again, I have this energy around you. They're holding on to your energy and they feel left out. And they did it to themselves because they held an Ace of Cups for you and they never really shared with you how they felt. Okay, I mean, it comes up all the time. But for you, use your discernment. You have a very attracting energy around you. Look where this King of Cups is sitting. He's sitting right on top of that Empress. And that energy is bleeding onto it. I'm telling you it is. As is the Nine of Cups here. But also as is the Eight of Cups. I will tell you that. So that's why I don't do timestamps. If I were to do timestamps, I'd have to tell Aquarius, now you need to watch a Libra, Virgo, and Cancer as well. That'd be a fucking mess. I'd need a fucking spreadsheet to keep this thing going because you're all connected in some way. Now, use your discernment. Walk away from anything, right? Walk away from trouble if you can. Actually, you can. You got choices, and you'll know right away if something's not for you. Even if you're in it. Even if you're in the middle of banging somebody and you think this is a mistake, get them the fuck out of there. Okay? Time to go. Bye-bye. All right? Just stand up, start putting your clothes on. Where are you going? Well, this ain't working. What? You'll kill their confidence, but that's all right. Fuck them. They weren't good anyway. There you go. Pisces. You're the shit, Aquarius, as always. And somebody here regrets big time. They just kept their mouth shut. They clammed up. Pisces. Our story begins here. I must be blind. Energy all over the place. Pisces, the number 12 position. Our anchor position in our tug of war here. What is it? Three of Cups. See? At the end of the day, a decision is being made. Pisces, while Pisces is linked definitely to Leo, these two are always tied together. They go together hand in hand. And no, you don't have to know a Leo. It doesn't matter. Pisces, the end of the story, just like a good book, is always tied to the beginning. This is Three Cups. This is the flow of emotion. This is communication. My biggest card of communication in the minor arcana, by the way, bigger than the Eight of Wands, which we did see in the pre-shuffle. This is communication. It's someone opening up, someone coming in to tell you something. It might result in a bit of a fight. That's the only energy that's coming from the Leo side. They're not conflicted about coming towards you at all. But what they have to tell you might irritate you a little bit. Okay? As an example, what that could mean, I mean, a choice is definitely being made. But as an example of what that could mean, why would it irritate me? I'd be so happy to see them. Well, you know, it's a little irritating to find out that if I walk up to you and tell you, I know I blew you off, I said we couldn't be together, but I loved you the whole time, and you're all I've been thinking about. It's a little irritating to find that out. You know, it's one of those, it's some sort of conversation that happens with the flow of emotion here, an emotional conversation that happens where you think to yourself, this is something you could have told me a long time ago and saved me a lot of grief. Okay, so it might result in a minor little, you might have a minor irritation from it, but somebody making a decision here. At the end of the day, for all of you, with the end, our anchor position being this Three of Cups, what's your person thinking and feeling about you? Everybody's person wants to reach out and open up. And for some, they know they can't, and they're making excuses, either or. Aquarius' person, I feel like they can't for some reason. But, you know, a Cancer's person making excuses and all that kind of stuff. But they all want to. They either want to or wish they did. We'll find out tomorrow in the weekly reading what actions they're going to take. Now, we know from the Mercury retrograde reading, with Mercury retrograde flowing, you know, again, it's the bulldozer retrograde, and we're bulldozing our way back to Mercury flying back into Virgo, joining Venus there. There's going to be some fireworks with that because it's around the new moon, all right? But we got to see how the full moon plays out. I'll be pulling the full moon reading on Sunday, all right? So we'll see how that plays out. That'll be very interesting. It's a powerful moon about opening up. So perhaps this is more related to that. I don't know. I think communication may happen sooner than the new moon for a good number of you, is what I'm trying to say. That Pisces full moon really, really gets the emotional juices flowing. And when you couple that with a Mercury retrograde that I pulled on yesterday, yeah, you can understand in the present moment the paranoia that's here, right? Or someone realizing, again, like the lyric from that song, what, am I just blind? You know? And it's really cool that we had someone blindfolded as our overall energy. You know what? Before I pull 3 cards and add this up, it wants to reveal itself. I just want to see what's under this. Yeah. Open the eyes. That's taking off the blindfold and open the eyes on new horizons. That's 3 wands. That's very close. That's an energy of very soon. All of these people never took their eyes off this, and they can't. And now there's a lot of energies that are forcing action here. Okay, so more and more and more of you will hear from the person. Now, whether they're cooked or not is up to you. You decide what you do with them when they show up. You're all in Empress energy, and I will reiterate, never lower your vibration for anyone. That automatically pulls you out of this, because the Empress is never desperate, and the universe reads that. No matter what your intention is, the universe reads you lowering your vibration down to settle for someone as desperation. And desperation energy is repellent. It'll stop other things from coming into your life. Good jobs, new good friends. Your vibration gets lower, you just attract lower vibrational things. So don't. Stay in this energy. Keep growing. All right? If they're not cooked, send them back. Put them back in the oven. No need to spend the whole night on the emotional toilet. All right? Don't want to eat an uncooked turkey. All right, here we go. 3. Plenty of Thanksgivings growing up at my house, I tell you. It's a good thing we had 2 bathrooms. All right, 3 cards. I'm going to have the universe add this up, if for no other reason, to get a title here. Let's see. Add all this up. One of the runners thinking and feeling right now. Give me 3 cards and a bottom card. We'll talk to the witches. See what the witches have to say. Well, before I show you the bottom card, what was that lyric again? I can't see the things that make true happiness. I must be blind. Isn't that what she's saying? I would say that's what she's saying or thinking. Right? That's the 5 of Cups. Yeah. That's what they're thinking and feeling right now. That's what this energy is doing. But also, she's getting a little paranoid. There's that word, that title. Universe gave me that song for a reason. Paranoid. I can dig it. I feel that with the hotspot, with Cancer's person. Paranoid. That's why they're an excuse machine. Oh, well, maybe, too much time. They're already off doing other things. I don't even see them much anymore on social media. All kinds of excuses. It doesn't matter what the excuse is, what the exact excuse is. Our overall energy here, that'll be crossing the center card, is that 5 of Cups. All right. The moon. What's the 5 of Cups crossing? Ace of Pentacles. See? Getting in their own way. That right there. There's a happy new beginning here. A most solid new beginning in the tarot. Grandma on the freeway at 15 miles an hour. It's very slow. But I think, I'm going to back up what I said the other day in the Mercury retrograde reading. I think Grandma's there. I think Grandma finally arrived. You're in the building, and Grandma's sitting in the car in the parking lot. Grandma being your person. I think they're sitting in the car in the parking lot like this, in a woe is me. All right? And slowly but surely, a lot of fears are welling up. Fear, okay, this, regret, sadness, and this energy of fear around the moon card, afraid of the dark, that breeds paranoia. That is the recipe for paranoia. I just gave it to you. 5 Cups, sadness, regret, coupled with fear. It's paranoia. You can relate it to a fear of the dark, for example. It's perfect relation with the moon card. Moon keeps things in shadows. So again, there's that paranoia showing up. But I think Grandma's already parked in the parking lot, just sitting in the car. And I saw that here. I think they're going to open up very soon. I do. Very soon with that 3 of Wands and that 3 Cups. What's red with the moon? These two are red together. The moon is red with this. You ready? Okay. Come on now. Let's all have a good Friday. How about that? Come on. Can we do that? Can we have a good Friday? It'll be all right. It's good. They're getting past it, is what it's saying. 8 of Pentacles. They're working on it. Grandma, this makes sense. The 8 of Pentacles, think about it. I'll show you the energy, I promise. 8 Pentacles is the apprentice. He's working hard to get to the 9 of Pentacles, to get free. They are working on, this is red with the moon, on these fears. All right? Working on the fears. It's the fears that's keeping Grandma, and paranoia that's swelling up from the regret and fear combination, that's making Grandma just sit in the car out in the parking lot while you're inside. All nice and warm. And I say inside because you remember the pre-shuffle, we had that 5 of Pentacles, right? All nice and warm inside the church. Those broken people outside are keeping themselves out there. Grandma is finally arrived to the destination, and she's just sitting in the car. Scared to death, paranoid, too much time making excuses, but the universe is saying, this is why the Three of Cups came out as the final outcome here in this reading. They are working on it. And the universe seems convinced, more convinced than not, I'll phrase it like that they will get to the Nine of Pentacles, okay? They will get there. Yeah, look, come on. If you don't believe me, okay, if you don't believe in tarot, look, the devil is underneath, is fueling this Five of Cups. The devil generates fear, okay? So yes, the moon is fears. I didn't know that was there. I just do what I do. But there it is. There's your fear. Fear and regret equal paranoia. That's why, and that leaves grandma sitting in the car instead of getting out and coming over to you. They're working on that. They are. They are aware of their behavior. They are working on it. It's unreal. It's all about fear of opening up. The next card that would have fallen here is the King of Cups. Okay? And let me tell you something. I always say this about this King of Cups in the Witch's Tarot. He looked like, he or she, he running out of time. The water is opening up. The water is emotion. The land is, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to stay grounded. I'm going to think practically. I'm going to do this. He running out of land real fast. That tide is coming in. That also shows that they're working on it. And that backs up the Three of Cups, the flow of emotion. Okay? An emotional conversation. And it doesn't just apply to Pisces. This isn't astrology. I'm not an astrologer. I'm just breaking the soulmate cycle up. This applies to everybody. And I said, they may say something that rubs you the wrong way. It's one of those, why didn't I, this is something I should have known before kind of conversations. You could see it with everybody. Even fucking Taurus person here who may have divorced them or separated themselves from them in some way, and you're the only one that makes them happy. Well, that's something that would have been good for you to know instead of treating you like garbage and running away from you, telling you can't be together and things along those lines. Right? That's a little irritating. Do what you want with it. All right? But only eat cooked turkey. All right? I'm just saying. That's your reading. I'll figure out a title here. Maybe we'll talk about grandma. I don't know. I'll give you I know what I'll do for the title. I'll put the recipe for paranoia in it. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. Tomorrow I will pull the weekly reading for the week of the 11th through the 17th of September 2022. It's a doozy. It's going to have a full moon in it. I'm going to pull on the full moon on Sunday, as a matter of fact, the 11th. I believe it's the 11th. Yeah, the 11th. Tomorrow we ask what actions your person is going to take towards you. We probably basically pulling on the energy of this Eight of Pentacles in them working on it, and we clarify for each one as well. All right. Good luck, everyone.